In this chapter, we start with a C-rank hunter, possessed by the Fang monarch, who begins to relentlessly chant, "Kill the invaders that have stepped foot into the domain of the monarch of Fangs. Kill. 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 Kill." This ominous atmosphere sets the stage for what's to come. As the chaos unfolds, a random miner hears the chanting and wonders, what's that? Mr. M, in disbelief, questions, was there a summoning skill like that? Mr. M, deep in thought, reflects on Suho's abilities, thinking, heard that the most people can summon is like 1 or 2. But he summoned 3. For including that talking ghost. Aren't Suho's powers a bit too abnormal? Suho, also deep in thought, realizes, I can summon 3 at most. It's kind of inconvenient that I need corpses in order to use shadow extraction. But I can just use goblin corpses in the shadow dungeon. It's nice that they just do the labor without complaining. He then praises Baru, saying, Baru, this shadow extraction thing is really nice like you said. But Baru, ever modest, replies, please do not praise us for something as menial as this, young monarch. But didn't your highness come in here to level up? Suho then mentions, the Hunter Association's rules say that an E-rank hunter can't go into a dungeon alone. As the others in the background start to get motivated, Suho reveals his strategy. They only recently started dividing hunters into different ranks, so there are still a lot of errors in the assessments. I thought I would get a reassessment once I got more mana. And remember our third great cause? We could achieve that here. Baru, intrigued, asks, does your highness mean the recovery of my powers? Suho confirms, you said you'll recover if you eat something with mana, right? The little crumbs here also have mana. Baru, catching on, stammers, does your highness mean to say? Suho cuts him off, you're in help 2 mining, so just scavenge whatever falls onto the ground. The tension rises as Baru suddenly feels something. Why young monarch? Suho, concerned, asks, what now? Baru reveals, I just felt the presence of a monarch. Suho is shocked, you mean my father? But Baru clarifies, no. There are more people with the powers of a monarch. If it had been our monarch, my powers would have been restored immediately. This beast's smell. It's probably. Suddenly, another random mainer hears a strange sound and realizes, what's that sound? That way is where the attack squad went. Heek! Monsters. Why are they here? Run, everyone! Wah! Don't come near me. But before the situation gets worse, Suho intercepts the monster. The terrified mainer calls out, as Suho. Suho, ever the hero, instructs, I'll buy you some time. Run outside. Grateful, the mainer thanks him, thanks. And run away. Suho quickly assesses the situation, noting, their name in orange. That must mean that they're similar in level to the D-rank Mist Burns I fought back at the university. I should be able to win against them on my own. If I'm only on my own, that is. Meanwhile, Mr. M, inspired, says, you can run away too. Why you're trying to help people evacuate? I won't run away anymore. Suho acknowledges this bravery. Then help me when it gets dangerous. Suho quickly commands, goblins, protect him. Inventory. With a flick of his hand, he summons weapons from his inventory, thinking, the goblins' weapons that I had stored. This should do better than a pickaxe. Mr. M, utterly confused, wonders, he even summoned a weapon? What kind of summoning skill does he have? In a flurry of action, Suho attacks, and a notification pops up, you have defeated the steel-fanged Leakin. Without missing a beat, Suho orders, arise. A new shadow of the fanged Leakin rises, but one of the goblins despairs. The others, including Mr. M, are scared. Baru, impressed, exclaims, OOH, young monarch. His Highness has already gotten used to combat while using the shadow powers. Suho, thinking ahead, realizes, extraction and summoning don't use up mana. If I can increase the number of extractions I can do by raising my mana, I'll be able to create a whole army. He then decides, I'll try adding one more. Another notification shows, you have defeated the steel-fanged Leakin. Suho again commands, arise. As another goblin despairs, the last one cries, and yet another shadow-fanged Leakin emerges. Suho continues, arise, but this time, all goblins are gone. Mr. M, overwhelmed, stammers, as Suho, you. Your physical capabilities aren't that of an E-rank. Plus, a skill that controls dead monsters. Suho, realizing he might have gone too far, thinks, I got too carried away. How do I explain this? He simply says, that's. I really am an E-rank, though. Mr. M, still suspicious, thinks, he's not like a smurf that purposefully got a false rank, right? Then, a new notification appears, a quest has been generated. Quest. Urgent, quest. Defeat the enemy. There is a being that wishes to kill you. Defeat this being and secure your safety. Enemies to defeat, 1. Enemies defeated, 0. Suho is puzzled, just one enemy to defeat? I defeated all the Lycans I saw. Though. You mean there's more? At that moment, Mr. M notices someone. You're the attack squads. We're saved. The monsters suddenly ambushed us. It could have been really bad. What's going on? Suho interrupts, wait. It's dangerous. Mr. M, confused, replies, huh? The possessed C-rank hunter suddenly attacks Mr. M. But Suho quickly saves him, commanding, Wolf Squad. Attack. Suho, frustrated, mutters, shit. Another insane hunter. Since when was it a trend for hunters to become monsters? He then notices something alarming, in the color of his name. Above the C-rank hunter's head, it reads Fong of Rakan, possessed, in bright red. Suho realizes, the redder the name, the more dangerous an enemy is. I experienced firsthand how powerful a red name is. As he recalls a previous fight with a red-named enemy, Suho knows the threat is real. He thinks to himself, the best I can do right now is to run away with Mr. M. But Suho turns to Baru, asking, Baru, you don't mean that this thing is a monarch-like father, right? Baru reassures him, he has the aura of one, but he's nowhere near one. But he's not an enemy your highness can defeat at your current level. Despite the danger, Suho makes a bold decision. Alright, then. Baru, alarmed, tries to reason with him, does your highness mean to? But Suho is determined. The system's purpose is to help me improve safely, right? If it gave me this quest, that must mean there is a possibility of winning against that thing. I need to become strong fast if I want to see my parents. With resolve in his eyes, Suho declares. So, I'm going to defeat this red name and get stronger fast. And with that, the chapter ends. Leaving us on the edge of our seats. Eager to see how Suho will face this new threat. Will he succeed in defeating the possessed hunter and grow stronger? Stay tuned for the next episode to find out. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on Suho's journey.